Not really sure if you know about this cool game. It's called Mario Wonder. Oh, art style looks nice. Oh, game design is nice. Oh, it's such a good game. Oh, we know that already, okay? Everyone knows that already. One thing which I'm not seeing enough people enjoy and not enough people talk about, the world map, okay? Now, this is something which has been severely underdeveloped in the last couple Mario games, the 2D Mario games. I'm going to make myself a bit smaller. I think I'm a bit too big. There you go. Now I'm a bit less annoying. Throughout the entire New Soup series, every single one had a very, very, very mediocre world map. To my standards, at least. I feel like New Super Mario Bros. U was almost there. And when that game came out, that map was so, so cool. That was like my favorite part of that game, was exploring the map, being like, oh, there's a big ship. Oh, that's fun. Oh, there's this and that. But this game reminds me that was complete copium, and this is incredibly better. Incredibly better. What grammar? I'm not going to show the entire map as I haven't fully unlocked it, but I'm just going to go to a few locations and just show you guys how cool this is, okay? So first off, we're in the default area. Lovely little music, lovely little tunes. It's almost like they've segmented the tutorial section off to be like this area with these wondrous blue hills of haze and flowers and stuff. I think that's the idea. The idea is that these big blue hills are just a bunch of tiny little blue flowers. It's not blue grass, guys. These are flowers. Tiny little flowers all over, which I think is very, very, very cute. Alongside that, we also have blue-themed stone pipes, or like rocky pipes. Here, they are themed to be like blue and sort of like nice like that. But if we go later on, they're all brown. So that's different, I guess. I don't know. It just makes this segment of World 1 feel like a tutorial, which I think is really, really cool that they've decided to do that. And then you go to the real World 1, which is sort of like this canyon-esque location, which is another really fun thing done in this game compared to previous games, is the combination of worlds. So this area is obviously supposed to be like the standard grassland, but we already have it different by it being sort of a flower land instead of a grassland, as well as it being combined with another theme being canyons. So let's go take a look over there. So yeah, if we see here, yeah, we're in like a canyon slash savanna like location, autumnal even. And it's so fun to have that combination, because again, this world map is like lived in almost, which is really fun. Like you see the little rhino things, I can't remember what they're called, all wearing pants and grazing, which is kind of strange. Yeah, yoga, I guess. But like up here, there's like this fun sort of like mushroomy, sort of canyony sort of locale. And even the rock formations feel different. Like this feels very much so like its own thing, with like its own little micro world within World 1, which I think is so cool, because not only do we have that segment at the beginning separating like the tutorial section to the main world, but we also have these little like off-cuff micro worlds which have their own theme inside them, which is so cool. Oh, I love theming. Or I just like games that stick with a theme like this, and it's really, really cool. So yeah, here's one example, right? We have this sort of autumn theme, which ties in with the canyon and like the grass level, but obviously it's all orange hues and warm tones. But then if we go over here, we sort of exit this savanna location, and we're in more of like a very standard grassy sort of locale. But this is about the most basic it will ever get, as soon as you go down this pipe, you won't go to an underground, you go to a almost swamp forest World 4 kind of deal, or World 5 kind of deal. That's what you get is, okay, what is this guy doing? CBB. How do I turn these? Should I turn these guys off? Are they kind of funny? No, I think we're doing their own levels. What was I saying? Even down here, the music slightly changes. It's still like another micro world within World 1, which is really, really fun. Like they're like, oh, we could do a full forest world, or we could do this small little section which has those themes and combines it with the themes we've set with World 1 of being this, you know, pipe-like location sort of thing, which is really, really cool. And another thing which is so cool about the world map is there's these little secret locations where I pressed A. Where am I? Oh, whoa! There's this other location which I have no idea where this is. I still haven't discovered this. This is all I know about World 6. It was little Captain Toad. If you speak to him, he just says hi, which I kind of wish he did more than that. But that's my only complaint for this game so far. And yeah, and then even still, you'd think like, oh, that's it with World 1. Right? There's like these sort of two sections. There's like the tutorial section, the savannah section, the autumn section, and the swamp section. But then there's another section up here, which again has a sort of like a similar theming as the autumn section again. And as we go up the canyon, we continue to head up and then end up at somewhere very cool, which I'll show not now because I think it's slightly spoilery. But then we have a Pedal Isles, which is such a cool idea. I am a sucker for beach levels. That is my favorite theme. Beach and water levels, I think, there's just something so lovely about them. I just don't think they can be beat in terms of theming. And so instead of making a beach world be its own world, like they've done plenty of times in previous games, they have this archipelago which you return to throughout the game, which is genius. It is so fun, especially for someone like me who loves these types of levels. I'm like, oh, I get to come to the beach and do a few levels of a beach and then go back and then come back and then go back and come back. So something very cool, which I just happened to notice about the Pedal Isles, is the starting locations for it. Basically, from going from World 1 till World 3 or World 4. Let's see this. It all sort of connects quite nicely to each other. And it's all like these greens and blues, sort of not traditional, but default to what Mario Wonder has set with the blue flower grass and the green grass. But this is all above the waterfall. As soon as you go beneath the waterfall down here, oh, well, look at that. It's orange. And look over here, it's pink. And look over there, it's orange again. Oh, and it's like, whoa, that's cool. You know, you could dissect it and be a little film student, be like, ooh, the colors represent, you know, the harder levels with the warm tones first, the cool tones, which are very tutorial and more comforting. Or, you know, you could talk about how it themes with the two levels being the fungi mines, which is very cool, and the magma level, or whatever it's called. I haven't gone to that area yet. The magma caverns or whatever. Versus these sections, which are a bit more, not necessarily safe, but more luxurious sort of locations. Like we can go check this out now, the Fluff Puff Peaks, which I can't say right. Every single time I try saying it, Fluff Puff Peaks. You're climbing up this huge, ginormous tree from these icy locales below to this beautiful bonsai-like clouded pink tree. But it's very tranquil, I would say that. And you could say the same for Shining Falls and the desert. But this area is so cool. Again, it feels very abstract, and this level, or this world, without spoiling it, feels very experimental to the rest. And even for the desert, which I really like, is there's these elements in the world of exploration. Like if you run around in the overworld, you know, in the world map, you might find, oh, a little secret level. Oh, what's in here? Oh. Even though desert levels tend to be very by the books with Nintendo, or with Mario rather, and they always go for a sort of desert theme. Like this one sort of has that with like the sand looking almost like meringue. It still does it in a very sort of world-like way where it's a castle, you know, there's someone living here in this like royal housing or whatever you would describe it as. I don't know, it's just this one, it doesn't even have necessarily a combination of existing themes. It is still a desert world, which we're used to, but it has a bit more, it leans into that theme more. It's not just a generic desert cave with sand in it. It actually has a lot more sort of inspiration from desert locales and desert theming rather than just it's a desert, which is really fun, and I really appreciate them doing that after us getting Toast Arena in Mario Odyssey, which was yet again another desert level, but feeling very different with its theming and aesthetic. Oh, this game's so fun. Obviously, yeah, I haven't got to the final lava world thing, but I have unlocked this area down here. Look at this, even within the Pedal Isles, this area is like sort of, I guess, a donutty sort of cake-like micro world within it, which is very fun. I don't know if there's going to be another one over here which is like that. Oh, I guess that area is sort of like that. In New Super Mario Bros. U, and I think the other ones, if you pressed A on your controller, you could like pan the camera around, you know, see all the world map has to offer and look at all the details. In this one, you can only do that by controlling your character and like trying to look, because it's like, oh, I want to see what's over there, like all the, you know, detail. I mean, what's over there is just a single island with nothing on it. Or is there? Can we get over there? Ooh, can we climb up here? No. But this area is so fun. I think the fact that this world, right, is based in a flower kingdom instead of a mushroom kingdom, you can finally use mushrooms in a more sort of like quirky and weird and like uncomfortable, strange, nootropic way that Mario can't necessarily do because it's ingrained in the locale. So having it be sort of this within the Flower Kingdom and have this be an abnormality, I think is really, really fun. And what they did with it is just super cool. Oh my god, it's so cool. And again, I haven't played the game enough. I want to see more of this. Like, look at this all green ooze. What is down here? Oh, it's so satisfying to explore this world map, and you can tell they put a lot of care and detail into the aesthetics of it. Like, even here, you can see this area of the mines is a bit more safer to walk on. It's sort of more so a like dirty sort of path. It still has like the Mario mushroom dots, which you see a lot in mushrooms in the Mushroom Kingdom. But then you come over here and it's like way more like taken over, a moldy sort of gross, but like cool gross, you know? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Anyways, I want to keep playing this game, but I've got videos to work on. But I wanted to do a quick video just talking about this because I noticed that I'll come up with an idea or I'll have a view or something, and then it will get chucked in a script, which I'll never end up making until maybe months down the line. So I wanted to do just this quick video, get it out there, talk about this just cool thing, which I've noticed about the world map. And if maybe you guys have noticed some cool things about the world map too, feel free to share. I'd love to hear your guys' theories or ideas on how this like visually showcases itself. And like there's these little platforms here which you can like view to see Bowser looming over, see how much stuff you've got left to do. It's so well crafted. It's so beautiful. But yeah, if you guys like videos like this, best thing you can do is like them, comment letting me know, and share them around. If you want to see me stream playing this game, it will be right here on this second channel, GetMadz. Regardless, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you look forward to seeing more content in the future. Alright, cheers guys, bye!